Hey everybody, it's Doug here, Doug Mysticon, Board Game Geek, bringing you our next episode of Mansions of Madness 2nd Edition, where we are playing with our two characters, Ashcan Pete and Jenny Barnes, and they're trying to uncover the mystery of the Vanderbilt Mansion. It's looking kind of grim. We haven't uncovered enough yet, but we have managed to keep the butler alive, which I hear from some of the feedback that's not as easy as it may seem. And we're continuing to try and solve a puzzle, which is easy enough, but for some reason I flubbed it up. And we tried to solve another puzzle. We couldn't do it in one move, so the next turn it caused problems for us. But we're still investigating the mansion. There is a cult ritual going on here. A witch has come into the house to terrorize us. We're going to deal with her, kick her booty, and throw her back out in the streets where she belongs. I don't think I had any major corrections. There were some minor ones noted on the channel, but you can check those out. And we are going to continue on with our investigator phase. Now, Jenny Barnes is dazed, but Ashcan Pete is focused, and he's got a broken arm. So we got to deal with all kinds of craziness. Let's go to the app and get the game started. So first off, I got to go pull the app up again. And then we're going to get over there and get it done. Okay, guys. Here we are with the Mansions of Madness app. We're going to hit continue, confirm. We're going to load up our game that we've been playing. I'm not going to bother to read the quotes anymore. We're just going to get on with our scenario. And here we are. So we're going to start with our investigator phase. I do believe we're going to start with Miss Jenny Barnes. Get her moving. Now remember, she is dazed for this turn, which means you cannot spend clues to convert dice results or perform additional puzzle steps. We don't have to do that, so we're okay. And then at the end of this round, at the end of her turn, she's going to get rid of it. Here's Miss Jenny. She's in the bedroom here. She tried to disarm this thing under the bed. Didn't work. So for her first action, she's simply going to move 2 to here, and we're going to attack the witch. So let's go do that. I was thinking about stopping here, grabbing that, but you know what? Monsters can cause us too many problems. So the witch is out there in the hallway. She's only got 2 health. We're going to take her down. Okay, so here we are at the app. We're going to pull up the monster tray and pull up the witch. We're going to attack the witch. We're using a bladed weapon. So it shows the action symbol there, meaning we need to take an action to do it. Then we're going to attack her with that. Let's see what happens. Your opponent rushes forward and you lift your blade to receive the charge. Okay, that's interesting. Will 2. If you pass, you hold steady and your foe runs into your weapon. If the monster suffers damage equal to the weapon's damage. Well, that's weak, but 1 point, I'll take it. Let's go roll the dice. Okay, so here we are with Jenny. You can see that her will is a 3, so we're going to get 3 dice. She does have her knife and a lucky rabbit's foot. We have to have 2 successes. She has no clues currently. That's not a good thing. She can, though, she does have the lantern, so she can convert all the clue symbols to successes if we get lucky. Well, we're going to get lucky, but I am going to have to use, well, we got the lucky rabbit's foot. So I'm going to take one of these and re-roll it. Oh, and we did it. We got a success. So we got our 2 successes. That means she won the fight. That's a good thing. We're going to go back to the witch. We're going to hit 1 point of damage on the witch. Oh, she does have 3. Okay, and we're going to continue. I thought she had 2 for some reason. And that's going to be it for Jenny Barnes. She attacked the witch but did not kill her. I don't know if I like that or not. Let's go on to Ashcan Pete. Well, Ashcan is still at this puzzle here in the library. He can hear the ruckus outside the door with Jenny and the witch, but he's got to get this puzzle solved. So for his first action, he is going to attempt to solve the puzzle again. Okay, so let's go back over to the library. We're going to hit the puzzle. Okay, let's attempt it. Boom. Now, we know that I got most of this puzzle freaking figured out. And it looks like all of this is right so far, except for up in here. So, I think that this needs to come down, it appears. So I'm going to do that. And that's right. And then this needs to go over and we should solve it. No? Oh, gosh, this one's wrong. Where does that go then? Oh, maybe these 2. So that was 1, 2. I got 3 more, so I'm going to... Boom. There we go. Okay, finally. I'm sorry, I had 1 more. We get 4 total attempts, so I had 2 more going for me, I guess. We finally completed the puzzle. Man, I was so lame on that. Seeing a pattern in overlapping circles, you trace a continuous line through the winding markings. The runes illuminate with a strange green light, and a wall panel pops open, revealing a secret door to a hidden study. Behind the wall. Oh, behind the wall. Gain one clue token, then discard this search token and the wall. So we're going to have to get out another, so the secret panel on the wall slides noiselessly open, and you peer into the hidden office. Place the office tile, looks like it's from Forbidden Alchemy, and against the wall is indicated. Okay, I have placed it, but let's see what else we have to do. Okay, so there's going to be a clue token. I'm placing them out on the board while you're not looking. How's that? But they'll all get out there. It says a bookshelf filled with frightening objects is mounted on the opposite wall. Place a search token as indicated. Well, we have done that. And then what? An oak desk sits on the other side of the room. Place a search token as indicated. So that's going to be another search token in there. And you may move one space into the room. Okay, we will do that. Okay, so Ashcan Pete moves in the room. Now he still has actions left. So for his next action, he's going to actually investigate this clue token there and see if he can get something in the morbid curiosities that are there. Now remember, he does have a broken arm. He can only carry 2 things. He's got them now, actually. He's got the brass knuckles and the whiskey. He's got, you know what? He's got some horror. So before he does that, instead of doing that, he's going to take an action. Equipment action, discard to discard action, discard up to 2 face down horrors, then flip discard. Okay, so we're going to do that. Here's the 2 face down horrors that he is discarding from himself. Then we got to flip the card. Boom! Oh, you smash the bottle. It's crude, but it will make a good weapon if you get into trouble. Treat this as a bladed weapon 1, so it ends up being just like the knife. But now he's got 2 items again, which was what I was trying to avoid. So maybe he won't search anything. Anyway, he can't now anyway because he used his action to drink the whiskey. So that's going to be the end of the investigator's phase. Let's go back to the app and take the mythos phase now. Now we know that Jenny is going to have to contend with the witch, but let's get on to the mythos phase. Here we go. You are suddenly aware of the awful, unstoppable passage of time, oppressively dwelling on your ultimate mortal fate. Each investigator suffers 2 face-down horror hits, will to negate. Okay, we can do that. We've got Jenny Barnes here already. She's got 3 dice. She's got her lucky rabbit's foot that can help her. Let's see if that does. And that's really the only thing she has that can help her. But she is going to get to use her Elder Ward when the monster attacks her. Let's see what happens. Boom! Well, she got 2 successes. So that's going to negate both points of damage for Jenny. So that's good for her. She still didn't have to use her rabbit's foot. Well, Ashcan's here. He does have a clue token, but and he's focused. But other than that, he's just got to roll. Now, he does have a willpower 4, so he's got a little better chance than Jenny did. Let's see what he gets. Oh, my. Wow, there's no way for him to reroll, so he failed. I guess it's good that he cured his horror hits because he takes 2 face-down horrors. 1 and 2. That goes back into his pool. Sucks for him, and then he is done. So that is going to be the end of that part of the mythos phase. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, the witch moves up to 2 spaces to be within range of as many investigators as possible, then attacks the investigator with the lowest will. Well, that's Jenny, and you're already in the same space. So the monster is going to attack. The witch holds up a locust between 2 fingers, then swallows it whole. Seconds later, a torrent of buzzing insects streak toward you. Agility 2. If you pass, you close your eyes and mouth and fling your arms over your vulnerable spots to weather the swarm. Flip 1 horror face up. If you fail, the insects get everywhere, biting and stinging, suffer 1 damage and become stunned. So she is going to be flipping up another horror. She's already got paranoia up, but let's go make her roll first. Here's the good news for Jenny. Her agility is a 4, and she gets, remember, she gets +1 when being attacked by a bad guy. It says roll 1 additional die when a monster is attacking you, and that's what's happening here. So she's going to get a total of 5 dice. She does need to get 2 successes, and she still has a reroll with her rabbit's foot. And she got 3 successes, so she didn't even have to reroll again. So she succeeded, but that does mean that she's going to turn up 1 of her face-down horrors. So, oh, and yeah, gotta get rid of that dazed card for her. Let's see what we get. I'm gonna kind of shuffle them here and see what happens. Boom. Make sure that's in focus for you. Minor shock. Ah, your heart races and you breathe. Your breath catches in your throat. Resolve immediately. No additional effect. Flip this card face down. Woo, Jenny, thank God. Okay, because she'd been going crazy. Now we're going to go on, and we're going to have to resolve. Each investigator must resolve a horror check against the monster. So that's just the witch. So we're going to continue, and we're going to pull her up, and we're going to resolve the horror check with Jenny. For a moment, you think you understand the source of the witch's strange powers. Suffer 2 face-down horror. Lore +1 negates. If you suffer 1 or more horror, you feel something, notice your awareness, and are transfixed by a power you cannot see. Become restrained. Okay, hopefully she'll make this. Jenny's lore is a 3, but she still has an extra die because it's lore +1, and she still has her lucky rabbit's foot. So hopefully this pays off for her. Come on, Jenny. Oh no, she gets a reroll. So we're gonna reroll one of these with the rabbit's foot. Now she's using it. Okay. She does not have a clue, guys. So I think she is going to take that she's going to suffer that 1 horror hit and become restrained. How many horrors does she have? She has 1, 2, 3, 4 out of, well, 5, because she's also got paranoia face up out of 6. So, oh no, what do we do? What do we do? Looking through her stuff, does she got anything that can help her? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Nope, she does not have anything that she can do against that horror attack. She failed it by 1. That's a shame. So, okay, Jenny, I think, let me go look at the insanity rules. I think she just lost her mind. Oh yes, Jenny does become insane. She had 4 plus 1 face-up horror, and she can only take 6 when they're equal to or greater than. Insanity consumes her. So, she's keeping the face-up paranoia. That is part of the deal. She's also going to be restrained. As a result of this, it says you cannot move voluntarily at the end of your turn. Discard this card. And then she's going to be insane. So we'll see how that goes. Let me get that out. I'll be right back with that. Oh, here they are. Okay, here's the insanity cards. Now we're gonna shuffle these up, and we're gonna draw a random insanity card for her. And if it's got to have the right amount of players, so we'll first look at that. This is 2 players, so there we're good. We're good with that. Well, let me see if any of them say 1. I don't even know. Yeah, here we go. So this one was no good. It's this one. Spread the truth. No one believes you, but you have seen it. The truth is out there. You do not win the game as normal. Instead, you win only if the investigation is complete and you have 2 or more evidence unique items. Otherwise, you lose the game. So Jenny is insane, and she's going to have to go get those 2 things here that are evidence. They're sitting in the room that Ashcan had to leave behind because of his broken arm. But let's go back to the app. That was, I think that's going to wrap up the Mythos phase for this turn. Okay, let's continue. That is going to wrap it up, so we're going to get rid of the witch. We're going to continue on to the end. And the Mythos phase is now the investigators phase. We might as well start with Insane Jenny. Jenny is going to finish off the witch as her first action, I hope. Anyway, let's see. Okay, Jenny, let's take this witch out. Now, she's in the hallway with her. We're going to have that fight. Let's see what happens. Okay, we're going to pull that up. We're going to pull the witch up. We're going to attack her. We're attacking with a bladed weapon. Boom. Brandishing your blade, you trust a quick strike to outrace your enemy's defenses. Agility 2. Roll 2 additional dice if the monster has suffered 3 or more damage, which she has not. If you pass the enemy's arms raise just after you connect with a quick and are quickly diverted to staunching the flow of blood. The monster suffers damage equal to your test result. Not the weapon, huh? Okay, well that's good. Let's hope for a good test result then. Luckily, it is agility. So she's got her knife. She is restrained, so she can't move. It's going to stay with her till the end of her turn. And that's it. That's really, she got the kerosene lamp. So if she needs it desperately, we got it. But let's see what she gets. Well, we're going to need it because I want to kill this chick. And she has no clues. So we're going to toss the kerosene lamp at her. Light source, you may discard this card to convert all clues to successes while attacking unarmed. Well, oh, shoot. Okay, her lucky rabbit's foot for this turn. She'll use it now. Remember, this is a new turn. So maybe she can at least get the 2 successes. She does, yeah, but that's only going to do 2 points. So she succeeded, just 2 points, which is just going to be enough. So we're going to do 2 more points of damage. Boom. And we confirm we are going to take the witch off the table. She is history. All right, I take it I've removed her. Jenny did that for her. That was her first action, remember? So let's go back to the table. And for her second action, she's going to go 1, 2, so that next turn she can use a trade action to pick these things up. because apparently she needs them now to win the game. So she's going to do that. Now, Ashcan Pete theoretically doesn't know why she's doing that, but she is. All right, now let's move on to Ashcan Pete. We know what he's doing. He's going to investigate. He's going to investigate that spot there in his room with him, right there. So he's going to investigate this first. Let's do that. Thinking we need some keys, but let's see. The shelf is lined with curiosities from the mundane to the horrifying. As you scan over the various items, your eyes fall on an urn marked Lilith Vanderbilt, 1856 to 1925. You pick up the urn and it is filled with ashes. We're going to smash it. Boom! There's going to be something in there, you know. You smash the urn into a cloud of ash and broken porcelain. The room seems to chill as you find an object amidst the ashes. As you pick it up, you hear the sound of a woman weeping. Gain the sedative common item, then discard the search token. The sedative common item, it says, equipment. At the start of your turn, you may discard 3 damage and 3 horror. If you discard this card and end your turn. So, God, I want to keep that. What has he got that he can get rid of? You know what? He's fine with his brass knuckles. So he's going to get rid of the broken whiskey bottle, actually. That's going to go away. And he'll keep the sedative. That's much better for him instead, since he's got his broken arm. Okay, and then we're going to get rid of the search token. Let's continue on. Alright, here goes the search token. Now, for his next action, I think he's just going to move right here. And then next turn he will collect that. So that's going to end the character's investigators phase. I think we're going too slow, guys. I think we're going to lose this if we don't speed it up. But I believe I'm missing a key. Anyway, let's continue. Confirm, boom, mythos phase. You know, all the craziness happens. Books, papers, and other small objects suddenly swirl through the air. The mythos event affects each investigator in the library. Oh, well, that's Jenny again. Of course, she went to the library to collect those things, so let's see what happens. You are pelted by a hail of books. Doing your best to shield your head and neck, suffer 2 face-down damage. Strength negates. If you suffer 1 more damage, you are stunned. Okay, let's go do that. And once again, Jenny, she's got a whopping 3 strength. She's the queen of 3. And she doesn't really have anything that can help her here, so let's roll that. Well, she did not succeed. She's going to use... Oh, wait, I used her Lucky Rabbit's Foot already this turn, didn't I? I did. So I don't think she can succeed. So she took 1 face-down damage. Right? It says 1 face-down damage. Suffer 1 or more damage. Yeah, 1 face-down damage. So, because she negated 1 of them. And so that goes into her pile. She is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 face-down damage out of 8. She has 8 hits. And she is then going to become stunned. So let me get out the stunned... yeah, where is it? I'm going to look for the stunned effect, and we'll get that out. Okay, here's stunned. You cannot perform more than a single action during your turn. At the end of your next turn, discard this card. We're getting something every single turn with her. It's kind of ridiculous. And she's insane. So the only thing she's going to be able to do next turn is pick up those books. Or the evidence items. Okay. Well, that was it. Back to our investigator phase. So... guys, that was a couple turns. I think we're going to end there. Thanks for watching. Thanks again for all the subscriptions. I really appreciate it. We're going to save our game here. Boom. Nope, I always do that. It's not that one. It's this one. Save and quit. Confirm. We are good. That's the end of this playthrough, guys, for tonight. We'll get back to episode 5 soon. I don't think we're doing very well. I don't know. I just get this sense that I mean, Jenny's a mess. Ashcan's got a broken arm and he's a little bit of a mess, but I just think we're taking too long, and that's the problem. So we'll see. You know, next thing I gotta get Jenny to pick that stuff up, and we're gonna have to keep searching things because I think we're missing a key piece of something, like the key. I'm wondering if it's in the foyer or did I leave it in the kitchen. I'm not sure, but we're gonna find it and keep moving on. So guys, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon.